6:53, time for the morning sprint.
Today's Groundhog Day. We're waiting for the prognostication of Jimmy the Groundhog in Sun Prairie. There's a live look. He's set to make his announcement right at sunrise around 7:11. Look for our push alert to let you know if we'll have an early spring or 6 more weeks of winter.
In Washington, a bipartisan tax bill that overwhelmingly cleared the House Wednesday is running into some Republican resistance in the Senate. The tax package would expand the child tax credit. Some senators want to send that bill back through Senate committees, or into Senate committees, for further consideration. Republicans in the Senate are raising concerns which will likely lead to amendments and then send the bill back to the House for a vote.
Lawmakers will soon weigh in on what might be the most talked about bill in Washington. The bipartisan bill covers Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan, and national security. Not much is known about the details yet. The text of the bill will be released either later today or this weekend. That's according to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
President Biden's issued an executive order targeting violent Israeli settlers in the West Bank. The order targets people accused of initiating a riot, setting properties on fire, and assaulting civilians. These sanctions target 4 people and are not expected to affect the Israeli government.
Breaking news overnight. Police say there are fatalities in a plane crash that demolished a mobile home in Florida. It happened in Clearwater. You can see here the smoke and flames in this viewer video. Officers say the pilot reported an engine failure. It's not clear how many people are injured or killed.
Madison police are investigating an egging at the UW Hillel Foundation. Security cameras captured someone throwing eggs around 9 o'clock Tuesday night. The building was not damaged, but staff told police that the cleanup will be costly. Anyone with information is asked to call Madison Area Crime Stoppers at 266-6014.
Police say they have a suspect in mind in a series of carjackings in Madison and the surrounding area. One took place in Monona, the other on the east side off Stoughton Road this week. Officers believe the incidents are related. There's currently no information, though, about the suspect, other than the police chief using he when talking about the suspect.
Meantime, Madison police are trying to track down yesterday's bank robber. Investigators say the person robbed the Old National Bank on Raymond Road near Whitney Way. The robber gave the teller a note demanding money and then took off. Police have not provided a description of a suspect.
A 50-year-old man is facing charges of terror threats and disorderly conduct. Police say he made the threats to Dean Health Plan after he was laid off. All employees inside that office were safely evacuated. Officers found the man at his home. He admitted to making the comments.
And temperatures the next several days will be very mild. The average high for this time of year is in the upper 20s to around 30 over the next 10 days. And we're going to be in the middle 40s. Now today we likely are going to stay in the 30s, but 40s from Saturday all the way through Friday of next week. We are going to see some rain by the time we get to Thursday, so the warmest day next week will also produce some rainfall. But temperatures even after that system moves through aren't going to drop too much. We'll still see highs around 40. But the next several days, I would definitely encourage people to get out and enjoy the weather. It's hard to find days better than this for this time of the year. As I mentioned, average high in the upper 20s, and then we do have that rain. Even when it does rain, though, it's still going to be incredibly mild. It doesn't look like these mild temperatures are going anywhere, even though they are going to cool down a bit for next weekend. So all I can say is enjoy the weather. It's going to be very nice.
All right, Jacob, thank you very much. So stay tuned, folks. We're going to keep an eye on Sun Prairie, give you Jimmy's prognostication.